It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Thursday, the 21st of December. I'm Michael Groff. Just in time for the winter solstice, we'll have the coldest temperatures we've seen around here in the last couple of years. Overnight lows tonight will go below freezing in some spots, but we'll start a warming trend this weekend that'll continue through Christmas and much of next week. High temperatures going back above average as our roller coaster ride in temperatures continues. So let's get out there and talk about it. Oh, of course, we'll look at any rainfall possibilities. Yesterday in the valley, 68 degrees was the high temperature. We are now 2.76 inches below normal for rainfall on the year, and I don't think we're going to get any more for the rest of 2017. I guess that's a spoiler alert for this video. And outside right now, here at 5:15 a.m., we are under cloudy skies. It is definitely hazy out there. And 50 degrees to start the day at Sky Harbor. Dew points at 32, humidity 50%. The winds are light and the barometer is steady. Temperatures around south central Arizona this morning generally were in the mid-40s to low 50s. The water vapor satellite view shows a nice cold upper trough moving through the western states, and that is going to usher in the cold air as we go through today and tonight. Maybe a few snow flurries and rain showers in far northern Arizona. We'll detail that momentarily. The watch warning map, we've got wind advisories throughout much of the west, extending from Southern California through the Intermountain regions. Here in Arizona, wind advisories across the northern part of the state. Freeze and hard freeze warnings in southern Arizona to include places like Tucson, Casa Grande, and of course, in parts of La Paz County, there's some hard freeze warnings going on as well. Here in the valley, no freeze advisories, but we certainly may get below freezing in some places tonight. The convective outlook, no organized severe weather expected across the country today. Some thunder possible around the Arklatex region. And rainfall for the next 7 days in here off the WPC. Not much for us here in the valley. In fact, nothing here. Maybe a little bit up along the rim in far northern Arizona with the passage of this system. But even at that, I would say that any rain or snow showers will be fairly widely spaced. We'll talk about it now as we get into the details of our weather, checking the models. Here we go to the GFS. This is the 06Z run, valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon, up there at 500 millibars. Our cold upper trough moves through today. And down at the surface, we'll start the day out mostly cloudy here in the valley, but clouds will decrease through the day. A nice west to northwest wind will pick up this afternoon around 10 to 20 miles per hour. Not a particularly windy day here in the valley, but locally breezy at times, certainly. The stronger winds across the northern part of the state, so if you're traveling through northern Arizona, be aware of that and be aware of maybe an isolated rain or snow shower there. We stay dry. Highs this afternoon, much colder than we've seen. We'll be in the mid to upper 50s. I'd say 55 to 58 for us here in Metro Phoenix. Tonight, it's going to get cold. The winds are going to die down. The air mass dries out. Good radiational cooling takes place. Would not be surprised to see some of the coldest spots get in the upper 20s. Here are the numbers tonight off of the high-res NAM. It's got lows in the upper 20s in parts of the West Valley and scattered about the Phoenix metro area, mid-30s in the mid-city, and that looks about right. Look at that, down toward Tucson, lows in the mid-20s, freezing for places like Yuma. So a widespread cold weather event tonight with temperatures going below average. Tomorrow, sunny skies, and we'll warm up into the mid and upper 50s again, but Friday night and Saturday morning, another cold night. So if you have some frost-sensitive plants, you may want to cover them. If you can take some plants inside, might want to do that as well, because the next couple of nights, we will see some freezing temperatures around parts of the valley. Saturday, low 60s for the high with a mostly sunny sky. On Christmas Eve, we'll warm up nicely into the upper 60s after a nice cool start in the upper 30s to mid 40s. Christmas Day looks absolutely perfect. Mostly sunny skies, maybe just a few high clouds and high temperatures getting into the lower 70s. Same thing on Tuesday. Wednesday, the GFS continues this idea of some type of short wave out ahead of a larger system moving through either northern Mexico or southern Arizona, bringing some widely scattered showers. This run has most of the activity in southeast and east central Arizona, and it keeps us dry, but probably at least partly sunny skies would be in here. But the GFS is a clear outlier. The European and the Canadian and many of the previous runs have been drier. The ensemble is generally dry. So for now, we're going to discount this run of the GFS. We'll continue looking through it here just to see how this evolves. But At the moment, this does not look like the likely solution. As we go to a week from today, this is Thursday, the 28th of December. And again, it's got a nice cold trough moving through the west, and this would cool us off if this verifies, but this is just not necessarily a widely agreed upon solution. We go to Friday, the 29th, still looks cool around here. It'd be drier, but high temperatures would be below average. And then the end of the 10-day forecast period, Saturday, the 30th, that finally looks a little bit more likely with high pressure building back in from the west and temperatures on the rebound. Let me show you the European at basically the same time. This is Saturday, the 30th. This is essentially what the European is showing all of next week, a zonal flow with periods of mid and high level clouds coming through and high temperatures staying above average. And given the overall weather pattern we've had so far this fall and early in this winter season, there's really no reason to stray from that idea. And of course, things can change, and we're going to continue to show you these model runs as we always do and keep you apprised of the situation. But at the moment, it does not appear that any significant chances of precipitation will be with us through the rest of 2017. All right, let's check the temperatures coming off the GFS Ensemble. Yeah, we're going to be below average today and tomorrow. It's got us down to the mid-30s tonight and upper 30s tomorrow night. But overall, looks like conditions will stay dry with temperatures going back to above normal levels. And that's going to wrap it up for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video is going to come back here tomorrow morning. I'll probably have a jacket on at that point. And if you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that every time we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. Otherwise, be safe, stay warm out there, and have yourselves a great Thursday.